At Penrith train station, the candidates for another marginal seat, Lindsay, were up early. On the left, Labor's David Bradbury. 2 metres away, in the white coat, the Liberals' Fiona Scott. A demonstration of the perils of passing out flyers. There was the handover and the rebuff. Only 5 weeks of awkward silences to go. Mark Burrows, 9 News.
We should not be in a position where interest rates are being cut because the economy should be growing faster.
The government doesn't speculate on decisions that the Reserve Bank may be about to take. But what we would say is that interest rates cuts are always welcomed by families and small businesses right around the country. I find it extraordinary that yesterday Mr Hockey was out there barracking for higher interest rates. Let's not forget, when the Liberals were last in office, Mr Howard once famously said interest rates will always be at record lows under the Liberals. But now it seems that Mr Hockey and Mr Abbott actually stand for higher interest rates. We believe
David, hold on. What did he actually say yesterday that you pinned that claim on?
He said that interest rates should not be cut.
No. What he said was, when interest rates come down, it's a sign that the economy is not going well. That's what he said. He's not saying, I want higher interest rates. He's saying, when a Reserve Bank is forced to cut interest rates, then the economy is not going well.
Are we having an argument here, or am I on air? I'm just trying to work that out.
No, I'm just putting the proposition to you of what he said was, if the economy is not going well, then interest rates get cut. That's what he said, didn't he?
Well, they also have a pamphlet that Mr Abbott is brandishing around at every opportunity that says that under the Liberals, interest rates will be cut. There is a major contradiction here in the argument that they're putting. If interest rates are not cut today, then Mr Hockey and Mr Abbott will be the only people in the country that will welcome that decision.
No, that's obviously, David, that's obviously not right. What he said was...
Glenn, are you...
I'm trying to get you to comment on what he actually said, not what you think he said. He said if the economy is down, therefore interest rates will come down. What he's saying is...
No, I'll read you the quote.
Yep.
He said, the fact of the matter is we should not be in a position where interest rates are being cut.
Because of where the economy is.
No, that's not what he said. He said that we should not be in a position where interest rates are being cut. Now,
David,
on the one hand...
Go on.
Sorry, Glenn, are you a Liberal Party member here, or what's going on?
No, I'm just trying to... You know the context of what he was saying. You're trying to twist it into the Coalition wants higher interest rates, which you know is a nonsense.
Sorry?
You're trying to twist his comments into the fact...
So what's your surname, Glenn?
Daniel, why?
This is extraordinary. I've never experienced anything like this. Do you do this all the time?
David, I'm just asking you a question.
Well, why don't we go back to you asking the questions rather than you making the case for the Liberals? I'm happy to get grabs.
I'm not making the case at all for the Liberals. All I'm saying is
listening to what you've just said.
Okay, so you're saying the Coalition believes in higher interest rates?
Based on what they've said, yes.
Why do you think we're in a position today where interest rates might be cut?
Well, we've always said that there are some challenges facing the economy, and it's important that we manage that transition as the mining boom comes and goes. But interest rate cuts are always welcomed by families and small businesses right around the country, because there is no better way of delivering relief from cost of living pressures than to see cuts in interest rates. And that's why we're pleased that in the time that we've been in office, the repayments that families are paying on a mortgage of $300,000 are now $5,500 a year less than they were when we came to office.
Okay, understand. But you can understand as well that the state of the economy under your management has meant that we're in a situation where interest rates will come down.
Interest rate cuts are a good thing. They're always welcomed by families and small businesses because there is no better way of relieving the cost of living pressures that families are facing than to see the cost of paying back their mortgage reduced. Small businesses will also welcome any decision to cut interest rates
We should not be in a position where interest rates are being cut because the economy should be growing faster.
The member for North Sydney is seeking to table a document.
Because the Assistant Treasurer mentioned pamphlets, I'm seeking to table a pamphlet from him saying we've delivered a surplus on time as promised.
The member for North Sydney will resume his seat.
Authorised G. Wright, ALP Canberra.